Volkswagen has the best quality, Toyota has the best reliability, Fiat Chrysler cars have the prettiest designs. But you know what this car has? Especially Hyundai? Hyundai has the best value for money, plus reliability and long warranties. When you look at where Hyundai came from, especially with the Santa Fe, this is a really big step ahead in my opinion, because in the early 2000s, the Hyundai Santa Fe was very unreliable. They had terrible quality issues, terrible reliability, and many aspects were just not on par with what competitors were offering at those times. However, now they really have stepped up their game, and it's so cool. The customer service, the warranty, plus their designs nowadays, it's just fabulous. I absolutely am stunned. Let's just take a look at it already. Oh my goodness, so pretty. Let's do this. So first thing first, let's take a look at how gorgeous the design is. Now let's start with the front. So something about the front really intrigues me, and that is how they have this sort of, I don't know, tusk headlights? Like this, you know, pointing down. And then you have this side. Feels nice actually, yeah, not bad at all. This is, I really like the front. When they have this kind of headlight down there, it just kind of reminds me of a Hyundai they did back in the 2000s, but I don't know what was the name of that model. I would have to see, or probably it was in the 90s they did that particular Hyundai. But whenever I see this front design, it reminds me of that car. It's amazing. I like it. I can see some evolutionary design in it. Like, for example, something that really seems quite evolutionary to me is this particular end here. Like, if you study this whole end of the vehicle, it kind of reminds me of the previous Santa Fe. Like, that's the only part where I can sense some form of identity. Otherwise, I must confess that Hyundais have had a reputation for, whilst they do have a positive reputation for good value for money, they also did have a bad reputation for making cars that had bland designs and identity issues. They looked generic. They looked like a mishmash of multiple cars. But this, however, has changed recently, and I must say, I'm looking at this Hyundai Santa Fe. There's no way I'm mistaking it for any other car on the road. Like, at least when I look at this rear. Another part of the vehicle where I see a lot of strong identity would be the rear of the Hyundai Santa Fe. I absolutely like how they styled everything out here. Very impressed with the interior. It's very nicely laid out. Everything is in their logical locations. This door bin is quite nice. It has a drink. You can hold a bottle here, I think, but then you have a nice, this is the door handle, so it's quite nice. And then you have the center console, which is quite nice as well. Oh yes, everything is in a nice place. It's logically laid out. Another reoccurring problem I've noticed is that they put the latch for the front hood right there to open the access to the engine, which is not a very safe place to be putting it, because what someone's feet can do is just accidentally pull it repeatedly and then it opens the hood. So it's not very, like, they should have thought of putting it maybe somewhere there but covered in something. Or what some manufacturers do is you have to pull it twice in order for it to open, or just put it here. And this piece of plastic has no purpose whatsoever. I did learn from previous information that this is indeed a fuse box, but that's actually not a very nice place to be putting it, because, like, wouldn't you want to put some extra storage there? Like, why put a fuse box right there? It's quite a conspicuous place to be putting a fuse box cover, but it's perfectly fine. And extra storage underneath here, guys. That's the perfect advantage you have of this car. How nice. I really like it. 12-volt socket, USB connection there. Another aspect that sort of bothers me is, why exactly did Hyundai decide to put these two buttons? I'm just a bit curious. I think it's probably because the driver should not be, you know, forced to come out of his car too often, so just for convenience he can just do this, move the seats front and everything back and front. But I'm used to seeing this in the Skoda Superb, so I'm assuming this is like a taxi function. That's why it bothers me. Otherwise there's no reason it should bother me. No. Otherwise I think it's practical, very practical. It's very impressive. Very impressive. I really like the way this interior is laid out. Yep. Without further ado, we will get in the car right now. So, already, first impressions, guys. First impression. Ooh, this looks very exciting. Oh my goodness. I am very, very, very impressed with this interior, guys. Believe it or not, I really have high respects for Hyundai in that sense. They really have stepped up their game, and it's tremendous. It's tremendous. They really do deserve credit for this. One thing I really love about this Hyundai Santa Fe, though, is how you feel cocooned by this. It is absolutely amazing. It's so nice. It feels like as if I'm in a luxury car until I see the badge. And then I'm like... Jokes aside, seriously, Hyundai deserves the credit for this. Well done, Hyundai. So this is the rear of the Hyundai Santa Fe. Nice air vents, you get door pockets, I mean seat pockets and door pockets too, here, right here. Pockets. Nice lighting up there. And you get a nice armrest here. How nice. Feels like as if I'm a VIP. Oh, and you get this. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm assuming that's a ski hatch. I do not want to mess with it too much. Now let's get inside. So, here, just accept this view, guys. Just admire this view. Oh, this is amazing. It's a nice view, guys. Before I forget, you also get heated seats for the rear seats. So far, so good. Impressed with the quality. Just whilst I was sitting in the back, I've noticed they have some hard plastic right here. And here it's soft, but the hard plastic is here. I just wonder why. Like, for a car of this price and this segment, they've got a lot of, you know, it's quite nice. I'm impressed. And this problem also lies in the front, I've noticed. You get the hard plastic that's prominent right here, and this is interesting. Like, I just wonder why for this car. But otherwise, here it's soft, which is nice, very good so far. And you have a nice storage space here. Nice. Can't complain. And you also get a nice Krell audio system. So, sound enthusiasts out there, you guys are gonna absolutely love this car because of this sound, the system it has. And you have a storage glove box here. You do know that the Hyundai Santa Fe comes with a petrol hybrid engine? I sure knew this, and many people know this. You ought to know this right now. And you get a nice hydraulic strut. How premium. So my conclusion about this Hyundai Santa Fe, it's excellent value for money, guys. It's not expensive. Well, if it's expensive with a good reason, by the way, because they really have stuck to their guns on certain things, and the hybrid system is just amazing, very economic to run, very ecologic for the environment. You cannot go wrong with this thing. You cannot go wrong. And if ever you do have problems, if ever you're under distress, you have the magnificent Hyundai assistance behind your back. How cool is that, guys? That's all for today, guys, and well, hope you liked my review. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any opinions, doubts, or thoughts, or any favors, not doubts, whatever you guys have in mind. So, what I have in mind is that me and this SUV, well, I like it. I actually do. I really do. I actually really appreciate it. Hyundai, please keep up the good work. Keep it up. Alright then. See you guys next time. Bye.